check me out, y'all. Check me out. Check me out. Let me put y'all on game. Y'all gotta do y'all homework on this. Look, I want y'all to do y'all homework on this. Look, do y'all homework. Let me all my people out there, man or female, all my homework. I'm about to put y'all on game. So do your homework on a Subway 12-inch foot-long sandwich. Now I've talked about this on this channel before, about how big of a fan I am of Subway footlongs, bro. And if you haven't seen that on this channel, man, I want to just reiterate, bro. Do your homework on a threesome meal stomach, bro. It hit different. It literally hit different, bro. Shout out to my boy FYBJ Main, man. It hit different, bro. You got to do your homework on this, bro. If you never in your life had a threesome, bro, eat this sandwich. That'll be your first threesome, bro. I promise you, man. It hit different getting 12 inches filled in your stomach, man. And I ain't gonna lie. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I know Thanksgiving just passed. If you anything like me, man, I know your stomach you probably still recovering, bro. I'm finna drink some kombucha after this, bro. If y'all ever heard of that, man. I need to get my gut health back right, man. But I said before that, though, I gotta get this Subway footlong in my stomach, man. So I just want to say, man. But let me tell y'all, though, before we get into the video, I gotta tell y'all from Subway. Let me tell you what I got. So I'm gonna be eating while we do this video. But let me tell you what I got. So I got of course, Simply Lemonade. Come on, that's mandatory. That's super mandatory, literally. And then, but I got a number one, right? So number one at Subway is a Philly cheesesteak, right? It's a Philly cheesesteak, right? So I got the Philly cheesesteak. I got the Philly cheesesteak. Put no onions. Please take my onions off. No onions. Hella mayo. A lot of cheese. All of that, man. And I was feeling frisky today. I was feeling a little rich, so I put a little avocado in there too, man. So I just want y'all to know, man. Well, let me say my name. Yo, what's up, y'all? It's the world's flyest YouTuber all time, Hands. I know I was just rambling a lot, but I just want to say, man, today we are here in this video, and we are basically, what we're doing today in this video is, I just made it home from Thanksgiving break. I'm back in San Diego. I was out in LA. I live in LA, if y'all didn't know that. And I basically just had a bright idea while I was driving. I was like, let me just do a Q&A while I'm busting down this Subway, man. So I want y'all to know, thank y'all for everything. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for y'all. Please, if you like videos like this, feel free to like and subscribe. Send it to your friends. If you want to connect with me, follow me on Instagram. It should have already popped up on the screen. But if not, I go by the name of Hanzy, and my Instagram is HAAANZY. It should be popping up on the screen, man. But I want y'all to know I love y'all. And we're going to get straight into it. So basically, we're just going to be having a Q&A. I just got some questions lined up. Now I'm going to talk about why I'm busting down this Subway, man. It's a foot-long, bro. I ain't even going to eat this whole thing on camera, man. But I just want to answer a few of these questions, you know what I'm saying? So let me get myself right. man. Man, hold on. I ain't gonna lie, but it tastes so good, bro. It tastes so good. All right, look. Check it out. We're gonna speed through these because I know y'all don't got much time like that, just like I don't. So we're gonna speed through these. So some of these questions I made up, and then some of these questions like just have been asked in like comments or something like that. So we're gonna speed through these. So the first question we're gonna talk about is, what would you do if you caught your girl? No, okay, I can't read, my bad. What would you do if you caught your homie cheat? No, okay, let's try it one more time. What would you do if you caught your girlfriend cheating with your homie? Now, for me, it's a few different things for me. So for one, it depends on the level of homie. We're not even worried about the girl. It depends on the level of homie. So look, I have people, I don't know if you like me, I have people I call my family. Like, I have homies that I'm close with them that I consider them family. And it's like, if you do anything to me, it's so crazy. But then I have like homies. So you have like homies like, okay, you cool, we see you, may go to a party, may hit you up on your birthday, something like that, may go hoop with you, something like that. You got those type homies. Now, we're going to address them type homies first. If it's a homie I'm like cool with, but I ain't that cool with him, but he still knows that this girl's my girl, I ain't gonna lie, he gonna have to see me one-on-one. And if he beat me up one-on-one, he's done. It's over with. He's dead. Like, he's literally not making it after that. He's literally done after that. So he gonna have to see me one-on-one. We gonna have to run a quick three round, 30-second rounds. For sure. And I'm not losing, bro, because I feel like as a man, bro, it's different types of like angers. And one anger is like over a girl. That's like really gonna have you feel like Goku. Like, if you're mad over a girl, you feel like you could like beat like Thanos. Like, I've been mad over girls before, and I feel like if anybody tried to test me, bro, I'm testing their jaws so crazy. So I think if it's that type homie, he's getting done. He's gonna have to see me one-on-one. If it's my homie, Like, if it's my bro, if it's one of them people you see on this podcast, if it's a person who I was telling I love him to, if it's that type homie, oh my God. I actually think, bro, I'm not even going to get a one-on-one with him. I'm not getting a one-on-one with him, but my homie Seven, shout out to him, bro. He said this one time, bro. He said if his girl if his girl cheat on him, he gonna backdoor the person that they was cheating on him with. Bro, I'm backdooring him so crazy. I'm talking about like, I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's cool, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. It's just a girl. Don't worry about it. And then he gonna walk to his crib, bro. It's gonna be 10 dudes standing with AK-47s ready to change his world, rock his world, bro. That's how serious I am about it. Cause it's not like, that's one of my worst fears, bro, is getting cheated on, bro. Cause like, imagine, bro, you putting your hard work, and I've said this on this platform before, but imagine you put your hard work into a girl, bro. And I'm the type, bro. I'm not a nosy person. Like, I mind my business. I feel like ignorance is bliss. And so I'm not the type that's gonna be going through my girl's phone or spying on her, looking at her location and stuff. Like, I'm not that type because like, ignorance is bliss. Like, if you looking for trouble, you're gonna find it. And I believe that everything in the dark comes to the light eventually, right? So I'm not that type. But like, imagine if the dark does come to the light and you see it, it's like, dang. I was just putting all this work in, spending my money, my energy, my time. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about that, man. But moral of the story is, bro, if my homie, like, I'm obviously going to be more mad at my homies because, like, dang. But, like, the girl, bro, the girl should never be able to get in contact with me again. I'm not going to block her on Instagram, nothing, number. She'll just never be able to talk to me again. Like, I'm literally going to change my number. The day I get cheated on, I'm changing my number next day. Like, don't call me. Don't call me. Don't hit me up. Don't email me. Don't do none of that crazy stuff. Don't do nothing. Like, just stay where you was at. And remember that. And the day I get cheated on, I think it's the day I'm going to be rich, bro. Maybe I need to get cheated on, bro. Now, let me not. But, like, the day I get cheated on is when I'm going to be rich, bro. Because I'm going to be in such a different bag. Like, y'all going to see me. I'm going to be like 6'6", 260, all muscle. Man, like, it would get scary. But I'm spending too much time on that question. That's the first question, though. What would you do if your homie cheated on you? Blah, 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 right? Second question is, what's the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you? And I've made a video on this. I'm going to put it on one of these sides. It should be popping up. If you want to watch it, click. It's on one of these sides of the screen, right? But I basically talked about it during the summer. I was on stream, and I was on stream speaking about the time when I used to get my hair cut in the middle of the mall, bro. And, bro, listen, let me tell y'all, man. I used to be getting my hair cut in the middle of the mall, bro. And I'm talking about, bro, when I was getting my hair cut in the middle of the mall, I was coming out. No, I was leaving worse than I was coming in, bro. Like, that's how crazy I was getting done, bro. And what made it worse is, like, I was getting cut in the middle of the mall by a 40-year-old lady, bro. So that's super backwards. I think that for sure was one of the most embarrassing moments because, like, for my whole life, bro, I was ugly. I honestly think right now, if you look at me right now, I think if I was famous, I think I could definitely become GQ's most handsome man for sure. If I was famous, but I'm not, so people don't know me, right? But I think, like, back then, though, I was hideous, man. I was an ugly kid, man. I had a face only a mother could love back then, man. But it's good, though, because I feel like everybody has to go through an ugly stage. An ugly stage breeds like a good human. Because if you never realized what it was to have no girls and be ugly, bro, you'll never, like, when you get it, you're not going to, like, really appreciate it. That's why, like, I appreciate how good I look now. Like, people will come up. I'm not saying this happens accurately, but, like, just in my past, people have came up to me, said they like my smile, like my hair, like whatever it is, right? And I'm saying I appreciate it because it took a long time to get like that, man. It took a lot of hard work, man. So that's definitely my most embarrassing moment. Y'all got to watch that whole video. That story time was comedy, man. I feel like that didn't get enough love, man. But that was for sure my most embarrassing moment. Let me see. Next question is, describe your first fight. Okay. Now, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hold on, let me take one more bite, bro. Come on, man. Movie, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I only been in 2 fights in my whole life. And it was with the same person. And the same person is one of my best friends to this day. He's been on this platform before. His name is Oso, right? That's my boy, right? So, I only been in 2 fights in my life, but I promise you right now, if you're watching this video and you think you can beat me one-on-one, I swear to God you can. I swear to God. Because I'm like, I look at boxing like a sport. Like I really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really would get in there, right? But let me tell y'all about one of my fight stories. So, this isn't my first fight with him. And my first fight ever, this is my second one, but this is the most memorable one, right? So it's like 6th grade, right? It's a like Tuesday morning, right? Like 7, 8 a.m. at school. We on the playground, right? We sitting in this circle, we talking, right? So I go down to ties my shoe, and my boy Oso, he probably gonna watch this, and I want you to tell me. If you ask him, his story gonna be different, but if you ask me, my story is like, this is what actually happened. Wallahi, this is what happened. Right? So I'm on the knee, I'm tying my shoe. My shoe came on time, I'm tying my shoe real quick. I'm like, boom, okay, let me tie my shoe real quick, right? Oh, my boy Oso, right? We was talking about something, and I think I said something dumb. I didn't say something dumb, but like what I said was wrong, right? So let's say that happened, right? So then when I'm mind you, I'm on my knee tying my shoe, right? He comes up to me and he like playfully slaps my face. But like the slap was like it was a little bit kind of aggressive. It wasn't like, but I just realized as a grown man, you shouldn't, well, I wasn't a grown man at that point, but as a dude, as a guy, but you shouldn't just slap, no, like that's not funny, especially around a group of people, because it's gonna make it look like you was getting bullied, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm never the confrontational type person. I'm like, okay, cool, I can't go outside like this. There's too many people watching, and that slap for the little person, right? So I said, when I get up, I'm on hots with you. I didn't say that. I don't remember what I said specifically, but I said something like that, right? I said, when I get up, I'm on hots, right? So I finished tying my shoe very calmly, right? I get up, right? Now look, check it out. So I get up, hold on. I get up, and I don't know why my first instinct was to grab him, right? Because I ain't really had no experience fighting like that. Now I would really get, you know what I'm saying? But back there I ain't had no experience, so my first instinct was to grab him, right? So I grab him, I get a grab of him, right? But he's like squirming, he's like trying to punch me, right? I'm eating it, I'm ducking it, I'm eating it, I'm hitting, like, he hit me a couple times, but I'm eating it though, it's nothing. Like, he was like 80 pounds at this time, I'm eating it, right? Right? So I grab him, right? I try and rush it. You know how when you try to trip somebody, like you get them right here and you try to sweep their leg, right? You know how you do that? That's what I was trying to do to him so I get him on the ground, right? So I try and sweep his leg, right? I try him with a Russian leg sweep. I failed the first time. I think I failed the second time. Third time I got him. But the third time when I got him, I fell too. But he fell on his like stomach. I fell on my knees. Pause. I fell on my knees, right? So I tripped because like it was too much force. I tripped myself, right? So when I trip myself, right, I'm on my knees, mind you, pause, and he's on his stomach. Pause. Hey, yo, let's pause that. Hey, yo. So that's the position we're in, pause, right? When he's on that, when he tried to get back up, I pushed him back down, right? I pushed him back down, then the fight was just over. And if he was in this video, he would tell you the story went totally different. But that was the description of my first fight, man. And it was very anticlimactic. I'm not even going to lie to you, but I just found it funny that, you know what I'm saying? I was a big WWE fan back in the day, so I tried to hit him with a Russian leg sweep, but John Cena, one of them type ones, man. But that's funny though, man. But bro, if y'all try to fight me now, I promise it's gonna be a movie, bro. Like, it's not gonna look good for you, man. I promise, man. But that was my first fight. Shout out my boy, bro. That's my guy, man. I love him to death, man. But back then, me and him used to be like Perry the Platypus and Dr. Doofenshmirtz, bro. We used to be arch enemies, bro. But like, we was friends, but like enemies type, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. Next question is, let's get a little more serious. Next question is, who/what inspires you the most? Now, what inspires me the most is like, it's not a person. Like, I don't even want to say the cliche answer like my mom or my like a rapper or an athlete or something like that. But what inspires me the most, I would say, is like my future self, right? Now, I just think about my future self and my past self. And when I say that, I mean, like, when I look at my past and I look where I started, I look at the person who I became, it was like, that inspires me because it's like, it makes me feel like, okay, I can't let that person down. I can't let that little kid who was just a dreamer down. I can't let him down. I got to, like, show him that all the work he put in and all the stuff that he went through was for a good reason, right? So that inspires me. And then the second thing is that my future self inspires me too, is because I think about how big, not big, like, because popularity doesn't really matter to me, but I just think of how, like, how much of myself I can be, like how much I can master my mind and master this world. Like, I think of that, and it inspires me so much because I'm like, dang, I can really change the world. I can change the lives of the people around me. I can change the lives of people I don't even know. And it's like, I just think about that and I'm like, dang, that's super inspiring. So when I feel like I'm slacking, I'm like, I can't mess up the plan. I can't let those people down. I can't let myself down, most importantly. So I'm like, that inspires me the most. So, and also people like my mom, my friends around me, they inspire me. Certain like artists or whatever it is, but I think that inspires me the most. It's like, I can't let the little hands down, and I can't let the big hands down either. So I just got to live in the moment, learn as much as I can, and just grow daily. And You know what I'm saying? All right, my fault, y'all. Next question is, okay, we're gonna keep up with the like, you know what I'm saying? Next question is, how do you get yourself out of a slump? Now, I currently feel like I am in a slump. Even to this day, I'm in a slump. But I've learned one thing you gotta do when you get out of a slump is if you have a good idea, whether it's good or bad, do it. Doesn't matter, still do it. Cause I wanted to enjoy my food and eat this video and watch like YouTube, but I was like, man, I had this good idea, do it. Whether you like it or not, you never know how it can turn out, do it. I would say another thing is to plan. Sometimes you got to just sit down, be quiet, and listen to yourself and say, what do I want to do with this? Because I feel like as humans, we're always so distracted. So it's so hard to pay attention to what you really want to do because you're looking at your phone, you're talking to your friends, talking to a girl, talking to whatever. So it's a lot of times you get distracted. So I think it's super duper important to pay it. Sometimes just shut up and listen to what your conscience and your ideas are telling you and then react off of that. And off of that, you have to plan off of that, right? So I think that's super important. And then also it's just like when you're in a slump, just consume different stuff. Like when I was driving here today, I was like, dang, bro, I'm actually thinking very small because like I just am thinking of ideas in my whole niche. But like imagine how big this world is. Like there's so many different things you can do in this world, and you don't want to ever limit yourself by thinking too small. So that's another thing. Like even if it's something so left field for you, do it. Like, just try it out, and you never know. So I just want to say, for anyone that's in the slump, try not to think small, think big all the time. And that doesn't mean just like shoot for, like that means think big, think world. Don't think that just because you're from a certain area, you're a certain person, means you can't do a certain something. So that's what I would say is getting out of slump, man. You just got to go through it, man, and eventually it's going to all start clicking, man. So next question is, what is the biggest key to getting women? Now, I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of girls sound friendly, man. And all my fellas out there, bro, what do that mean, bro? Because, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'd rather be friendly than antisocial, bro. Because, like, a lot of girls have just said, like, that I'm friendly, meaning, like, oh, that I'm flirty. And I think that's totally not the case, bro. I think I'm just a people person, bro. And I don't know, it'd be hurting my feelings when girls say I'm friendly, because it's like, dang, y'all think I'll just be out here just trying to talk to every girl, man. That's literally not. I really just be focused on, you know what I'm saying, what I can control. But I say that to say, though, the biggest key to getting girls is a couple things. One, the biggest key, you cannot get no girls if you don't know who you are as a person, right? You can't pour into a glass you can't pour into a glass when you have nothing in yours, right? So I think definitely for starters, you got to get to know yourself, and that means you got to get to know what you want to do, know what you like, know your sense of humor, become smarter, get your body right. You know what I'm saying? All these things contribute in the long run to getting girls and maintaining them, right? So I think that's one thing, because like I don't want to bring gender roles into this because I'm very like open with that. I don't think there's such things as gender roles, but a lot of times girls want someone who's gonna lead them, someone who they can not, I don't want to say look up to, like oh, I'm just above you, but someone who that they can learn something from, someone who can make them have fun, stuff like that. So as a man, you want to be all of those things. So if you don't know who you are, you're gonna be boring. You're not gonna be able to lead. You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying, things like that. So I think that's the most important thing. And then the second thing is being confident. And a lot of times, bro, if you can tell, I'm so confident. I'm so confident what I say. I don't care about what people think about me. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But one thing I learned, because I wasn't always like that, one thing I learned that to make myself a little bit more confident, I kind of started to become conceited a little bit and kind of like narcissistic a little bit. And if anyone is dealing with confidence, try that out, man. Try being narcissistic, bro. And I promise you, it's like psyching yourself out. You're convincing yourself that you're more confident than you actually are. And then eventually it's going to just turn into real confidence, which is what happened for me. So that's why I'm so confident nowadays. And when you're so confident, it's like if you want a girl, you can go up and talk to her and not even worry about if she like denies you or not, because if she denies you, it's her loss. I didn't miss out on me, she did. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one of the biggest keys to getting women, man, is be confident. And don't act like you've been there before. Don't like I used to play football, and when you would score, they would say act like you've been there before. Don't start dancing and stuff just because you get one girl. Like act like you've been there before. And that's another thing that's attractive to women. Like a girl wants a guy who gets a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? The girl don't want a guy who you're her first, like she's your first girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? So man, act like you've been there before. Stay confident, but work on yourself first, because you can't pour into somebody else until you pour into yourself, man. So that's for sure the biggest one. A couple more questions. Yeah, this is actually gonna be the last question. Now I'm gonna eat my food, but so the last question is, and this is, let me just start off by saying, man, I support all races, genders, sexualities, I support it all. I think I think the world would be a better place if people minded their business. So if a person wants to be gay or straight or whatever, I think that should be how it is. There should be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If I'm straight and another person's gay, it doesn't matter to me because it's not my life. So I support those people's rights and freedom and all of that, right? But this question has always been asked to me, and I always I'm very clear on where I stand in this question, but this question has always been asked. This is like a viral question to ask. So I just wanted to preface it by saying that. By saying this question, it asks, and I don't want to be too explicit on here, so we just going to use certain words. The question is, would you fornicate with another man to say, okay, now it's a 3-part question. So would you fornicate with another man to save your life? Would you fornicate with a man to save your mom's life? And would you fornicate with the man to for $1 billion, right? So let's answer all 3. So for the first one, would I fornicate with a man to save my life? Never in life. Because I feel like as a man, bro, if let's say gun to my head, right? He says, yo, you got to do whatever with me, blah, 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 right? Let's say that, right? Let's say I do it, right? And now I have to live my whole life knowing that I really did what I did just to save my life, bro. And I'm like, dang, that's so emasculating. Like that, because he has that power. That guy who had the gun in my head has that power over me for his whole life. Like, I'm like, that's crazy. So it's just, as a man, there's certain stuff you gotta die about. And that, personally, I'm dying about that. No man is gonna emasculate me to save my life ever. So if someone had a gun in my head and said that, it's curtains for me. R.I.P. hands, right? Now, to save my mom's life, it's a little bit different. Because I cannot let my mom go. And I feel like to save my mom's life, I would do it. But to save my life, no. If he said, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all feel me though? Tell me you feel me. Because to save my life, no, I'm never in a million years doing nothing, you know what I'm saying, of that type nature, right? But to save my mom's life, it's like, I gotta bite the biscuit for my mom, bro. Sometimes you gotta do stuff for your family. That's like dying. It's like, in a way, I'm dying for my mom because I'm doing something that I would never in a million years do, right? So to save my mom, yes. But to save for $1 billion, no, bro. Money is not that important, bro. I'm gonna have to get it out the mud, bro. If it comes that serious, bro, if I'm on my last dollar and someone say I got $1 billion for you right now, if you do this, I can't do it, bro. I'm dying about it. It's just, as a man, there's certain stuff you gotta die about. Another thing as a man you gotta die about is your pride in front of your girlfriend. So like, if you're ever in front of a girl that you like or that likes you, a couple things you can't do. You can't never get embarrassed. Like, you should never lose a roasting battle in front of your girl. You should never lose a fight in front of your girl. You should never lose a basketball game in front of your girl. You should never lose a video game in front. You shouldn't lose nothing in front of your girl. Like, certain stuff I'm dying about. Like, if I'm walking with my girl and somebody trying to come like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say I got beef with somebody trying to come like, you know what I'm saying, talk to me crazy, bro, I'm dying about it. I'm crashing out. And I'm not even that crash out type person. But I just am not losing nothing in front of my girl. So it's just certain stuff you dying about. And that's one of them type things. I'm dying about that from my mom. But to save my life, never in a million years, man. But that's pretty much the Q&A, man. I know I was all over the place, but I hope y'all just enjoyed this. Y'all could watch this while y'all was eating like food or something, man. I hope y'all know I love y'all, man. Happy Thanksgiving. It's gonna be December, man. Make sure y'all stay focused, stay locked in, stay taking care of yourselves. I'm actually about to blitz this Footlong after this. I just wanted to eat a little bit so y'all see, you know what I'm saying, do your homework on that. But I love y'all, man. I hope y'all stay safe. Keep watching me if you like videos like this. Subscribe. I'm posting every other day, every other 2 days, something. I'm just posting consistent, man. I don't even got no schedule. I'm just posting when I can and as often as I can, man. So I love y'all, man. World's flyest YouTuber all time. Little hands. No cap. We out of here. No bat.